Hi there, I'm Hayden Crawford from the Dreamtime Academy, and I'm a wellness coach and spiritual teacher specialising in colour therapy and numerology. Welcome to your Starseed Oracle forecast for June 2023. Okay, so first things first, we've got to recognise we've now all moved into a universal month number 4, and that's because we're in 2023, which reduces to a 7, and we're in June, which is the 6th month. You add the 6 and the 7, it creates 13, the 1 and the 3 reduces down to a 4. Now the 4 is like the square, it's very fixed, and it's all about the physical, practical and material aspects of life that need to be either looked at or let go of. Now in the colour mirrors, bottle number 4 is called Uranus, and it's this beautiful yellow over deep turquoise bottle here. Now Uranus is the planet of the future. So it's about letting go of any old structures in your life, any old people, places, even beliefs that no longer serve you, so that you can pave the way for new beginnings. Now we've also got to recognise that before we reduced it down to a 4, it was number 13, and 13 in the colours is called Transformation Pluto, and this one is about going through the dark night of the soul and heart to be able to come out stronger. So it's like a death and a rebirth, like the phoenix rising out of the ashes. So we also have to remember that this is going to carry an influence throughout the whole of June 2023. Now this could take the form of releasing old grief. So because we are looking at the number 4 throughout the whole of this month, we have to also see that it brings down the energies of our beautiful Lyran star families. Now the Lyrans are these tall lion beings, and Lyra is a relatively small constellation surrounded by Hercules, Cygnus and Draco. And actually the ancient Lyrans are some of the most powerful of the galactic beings, and they help us whenever we need to have courage or whenever we want to engage in the more adventurous and thrill-seeking aspects of life. They're very much connected to the base chakra energies, and that's all to do with safety, survival, security, and also looking at our energy levels as well, whether we are depleted or over-energized, and they bring balance back into that as well. So our beautiful feline friends are very much drawing close to us during June as we move out of Gemini and into Cancer on the 22nd of the month. Got it? Okay, great. So as usual, I'm going to be showing you 3 separate cards. Now the cards are, one of them is a message for your conscious mind or your ego. The second one is going to be a message for your subconscious mind or your soul, and the third card is going to be an action step for you to take during the month of June so that you can best navigate the energies. Okay, now I'm using a very different deck today. So usually I use the Starseed Oracle forecast, but now I've just switched it out for the beautiful Pleiadian Wisdom Oracle cards. Now I know that we are channeling the Lyrans today, but the Pleiadians are also sort of sitting there in the background, wanting to be recognised. And these cards are beautiful. They're by Pia Orlane and Cullen Baird-Smith, a couple that have written many books on the Pleiadians and the messages that they bring forth to the planet to be able to help us ascend. So before we do all of that, I want to just get you to connect up with this beautiful Lyran energy that's around during the month of June. So just close your eyes, and I want you to put your hand on your heart and then just imagine that you're surrounded by the most beautiful red flickering light. And then I want you to ask for clear and concise information that you can not only understand, but you can also integrate and anchor during the month of June. Fabulous. Okay, so the first card that comes in for us is beautiful evolution, higher consciousness. Now these cards are separated into numerous different sectors, each having 13 cards within each, and this one is number 11 of the evolution cards, and it's called higher consciousness, and it's asking you really to use your higher consciousness in in every choice that you make in your life, and that being for the highest good of all. So always setting your intention to make your choices for the highest good of everybody. So really, looking at kind of working from the higher crown as opposed to just your normal level of awareness. Now it does bring in C8 in the colour mirrors, which is called the higher crown chakra, and this one is beautiful pale pink over rose pink. And this often relates to the birthing of new projects. And, so you might find that as you move through the month of June, that you are going to be involved in the birthing of new projects, as well as you connect up with, the higher consciousness, instead of just making decisions from your normal rational conscious mind. So I want you to think about how you can make your choices, instead of it just being for the benefit of yourself, how you can make your choices that are going to impact the collective, and be for the good of everybody, and bring that sense of divine love into all aspects of your daily routine. So the message then that comes up as a message for your soul or your subconscious mind is one of the nature cards, and this one is Cosmic Foundation. Cosmic Foundation. And here the Lyrans are asking you to create a solid foundation that's based on love, trust, joy, and compassion. And from that foundation, you'll start to feel more flow within your life. So unless we've got that foundation, it's almost like nothing else can really move and flow easily or organically. So I want you to look at making almost like a very, very solid foundation for your life to kind of springboard off. And that is got to be based around enjoying your day and experiencing joy, giving love to yourself first and foremost, and then other people, trusting in the flow of the universe, and having more compassion for other people instead of going into judgment, because judgment keeps us in separation. Now that brings in the energy of the grace bottle, and this one is G13 in the colour mirrors, and it's beautiful pale gold over pale pink. So having the foundation of love, trust and compassion and joy creates a state of grace. It's where we bring our authentic power and unconditional love together, and this helps us to really ascend and raise our vibration into the fifth dimension, and this is where we want to stay as we move through Gemini and into Cancer. Now remember, on the 3rd of June we have the beautiful new full moon that's coming in, and this one is otherwise known as a strawberry supermoon, and it's a fantastic time for abundance and prosperity, and it's more of this gorgeous pink vibration that's around as we move into sensitive and watery Cancer from airy Gemini. And it really is beautiful, and actually as we progress then into the 18th of the month, when the new moon in Gemini comes in, this is the perfect opportunity for you to bring in changes and act a bit more spontaneously in your life as well, and sharing your feelings with other people, because really that beautiful new moon in Gemini is it connects up to communication, versatility, and even freedom and travel as well. So you might find that it's a lot easier as you go through the 18th to be able to connect up to your feelings and feel safer being able to share those with other people as well. So the card that then comes up as a message for as an action step is one of the relationship cards, and this one is relationships unconditional love. So again, it reiterates the importance of bringing unconditional love into all of your partnerships, and with a particular emphasis on your significant other. Now, love should never hold conditions. We should always accept people for exactly who they are and what they stand for, instead of always trying to get them to mirror your values or your behaviours. So unconditional love has to be the foundation of the new earth. If we don't have that, we often sit in separation and isolation, and that can cause all sorts of depression and even anger and loneliness and sadness as well. So the card that comes up about your relationship is balancing your relationship by approaching it with true love and accepting them unconditionally, warts and all. So instead of looking at the perfection in or expecting perfection in other people, it's like recognizing that actually there's perfection and imperfection, and sometimes people don't act the way we want them to. Sometimes they act in very different ways, but it's loving that too, and not trying to change them. Have you got it? Great. So hopefully that's given you some food for thought as you move through June. The Lyrans are very big at bringing in this kind of ancient wisdom and togetherness, and they want you to draw together with the people in your life and the projects that you're involved with, and they want you to have this kind of sense of union and celebrate that sense of joy within your experience. And June is really going to be a powerful month for you to be able to not only nurture your relationships with the words that you share as you move through Gemini, but also the feelings that you have as you move into sensitive Cancer. So have the most fantastic month, everybody. I'm sure you will. And I will see you next month for some more Starseed Oracle forecasts. Have an amazing month. Bye for now.